Here the firefighters are shown pulling a hose line inside a structure fire. First, number 3 makes entry, sounds the floor, and continues towards the fire. As soon as number 3 makes entry, number 4 begins to tick for the 4 L's. They relay any pertinent information up to their partner. After ticking, number 4 starts to pull hose. They keep an eye on the progress of their partner and pull enough hose to help get number 3 to the seat of the fire. When they're done pulling enough hose, they will chock the door open. This is a key difference between making entry on the engine versus on the truck. On an engine, since the firefighters have water with them and can control the fire, they are less concerned with flowpath and more concerned with making an aggressive interior attack. The faster they can get to the seat of the fire and get knocked down, the more likely the unprotected victims inside will survive. If they close the door behind them, it would put undue friction on the hose line, slowing them down. Once number 3 feels heat pushing them down to the floor, they'll perform a hit and move. Hit and move is done to take and make space in the compartment. The firefighter opens the nozzle in an approved method and uses the reach of the stream to take space. They will then make space around them by using a wall-sealing wall technique. This not only continues to cool the compartment, but also ensures the fire won't get behind them. Remember, the fire is seeking low pressure, so the firefighters use their hose stream to coat the walls and ceiling above them, making it safer for them to operate. The nozzle will then sweep the floor in a circular motion, clearing any debris in front of them, but also to create a pressure front that keeps the fire from pushing back towards them. Once the nozzle has done this, they will shut the line down and continue to advance towards the seat of the fire. Number 4 will continue to pull hose and communicate with the nozzle about their needs. When number 3 reaches the seat of the fire, they'll determine if they need to make a push. Remember, though, that a push isn't appropriate for every fire. In this case, though, they're going to make a push. The nozzle opens the line and begins to flow water in the same manner as before. They then call back to their partner to bump up for a push. Once the heel bumps up and taps them on the shoulder, the two make a push. Remember, though, that the nozzle can't make a push in a clamp method, so he transitions in a hip grip before advancing. As they round the corner, the nozzle fights the seat of the fire in a high-low fashion. They start their stream up high and then work it back down low to control the fire and get knocked down. Once the nozzle has enough hose in position, the heel can begin to use their tick to search for victims in any fire extension. If they find a victim, they'll check for entanglements and any additional victims before anchoring them to the hose line. They'll communicate with their partner about their findings before beginning extrication efforts. Upon finding the victim, the nozzle will then lead their partner out and give their chain of command a PPN. Refer to the SDFD Engine Company SOG for the script on how to use the radio. Once the extrication has been made, perform whatever aid is needed for the victim and update your chain of command via radio.